Alright, Schlockmeister fans, another review from our previous channel. This one's called Inquisition. Let's check it out. We live in a time of the plague.
Sir, there's plague in the region.
And you're worried about it? What's the matter with you? When you know that our mission here is sacred.
So they're here to track down witches.
Male and female witches denied God, His law, the Virgin, and the saints. Instead make offerings to Satan.
So they just took a couple of naked women away who were dying of the plague, and it's not a fun time. Now this is Catherine and her man.
You'll really marry me? You're not just saying it.
You're the only woman for me.
Oh my God, it's almost dark. I must go.
You're on board. We discovered 300 people who had given themselves to the devil. Only 50 of them were men. The rest women.
Because, as I imagine you have heard, the evil one always prefers to use women for his evil business.
So we have a group of women skinny dipping, and this guy's going to steal their clothes.
What is that bastard up to?
Is that it?
If he were not to keep it, she'd die.
And you want them to be united forever so that he can never leave her? Then you must prepare this potion. Pay close attention, because the least little error in its preparation could bring disaster.
An alleged
Way
witch
up high
confession.
there, we stopped on a mountain where I never was before. We saw men and these women dancing, and some of them had masks on. This black male goat with 3 horns on his forehead was seated on this golden throne.
We then see a bunch of torture sequences in which these naked women are being brutalized so they can commit their witches. I can't show it to you because too many boobs.
Confess to having intimate and carnal knowledge of demons.
No, I'm not a witch! I'm not a witch!
Witch you are.
No!
Confess it.
No! Have mercy, sir! Please have mercy!
They don't take kindly to witches here.
Since that day, Catherine's been bad.
Catherine's man, Jean, has been killed. She wants to find out who
She
did it.
just won't eat. She won't see anyone.
We then see a little flashback to what happened to Jean. I'll tell you in my review at the end the scene that just happened here, but oh my.
Confess that you have caused great evil to Michelle Renoir, making her throat toads, spiders, and many other disgusting creatures. Confess that you're a witch.
Men telling their own wives, too.
Don't let her touch the floor.
You have denounced your own wife, swine. I have reported your own wife. May you rot in hell.
Now show us the proof.
And what was the wife's crime?
It's us, Pierre. My God, it's us.
Lucifer, punish your enemies, O Lord of the night. Destroy them all.
Bernard, come to me.
My master will reveal the identity of the person who has Jean killed.
Catherine wants to become a devil worshiper to find out who killed
No matter
her
how
man.
powerful he
So she goes through this ritual. I can't really show you most of it because she's naked throughout it, but she's basically giving herself to Satan. And looky here, we got the devil.
Henceforth you will faithfully serve.
First thing she had to do was participate in the sacrifice of this naked woman. No problems there.
You must Just think of the men that you have reason to suspect. You will see whoever it is. The man can no longer conceal his guilt in murdering Jean.
So while she sleeps, she dreams again of the incident. And oh, look at that. It's Bernard. What better way to get close to Bernard than to seduce him? Little does he know that she's an actual devil worshiper now.
Lord of darkness, my master, give me the strength to destroy all of them. All of them.
Bernard and Catherine are getting closer.
Never to return. He was killed, murdered by an assassin. Well, that villain has already been sentenced.
Were,
Why then haven't you turned me in?
because I love you. Even though I know I'll surely burn for
You're the one who killed Jean.
it. No, Catherine.
We have a stabbing during chicken feeding.
Confess it.
Yes! I have adored the Lord of Darkness and have faithfully served him, given myself to him, been to the Sabbat and given curses. I am a witch! A witch!
But she confesses also that Bernard is her lover, so
Yes, to the Sabbat.
When you imagined you were flying, you were sleeping in your bed. You never really left the room. And Mabille and Madeline never flew.
so she's gotten them both in trouble.
You have stripped yourself of your dignity. I will strip you of your title, your privileges, and your life.
And his hair. And our film ends with both of them paying the final price. All right. Let's talk about this movie Inquisition, which takes place during the Spanish Inquisition, which was, I don't know, early 1600s maybe? I'm not sure. But anyway, this is directed by Paul Noxie. I'm never known exactly how to pronounce that name, but he's also the star of this movie. Excuse me. So, he basically plays like a witch finder. He's looking for witchcraft and stuff, and they're burning witches at the stake during this Spanish Inquisition time. Which, did that have anything to do with the Inquisition? I don't know enough about the Inquisition, but whatever the case is, that's what's going on here. So he meets this woman named Catherine in this town. Now, Catherine was actually with this other guy whose name escapes me now, but that other guy got killed, and she's mad about it. So she wants to find out who killed her man. So she decides to form a pact with Satan. She finds this old woman who somehow can get her in touch to make her a Satanist or a devil worshiper, or whatever the hell is. And she's gonna use that power once she has that ability to find out who killed her man. Well, then she goes after Paul's character, whose name is Bernard de Fassi. It says here, he travels to the plague-ridden region of Pyrrha in search of witches, blah, 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 and devil worshippers. So yeah, he's responsible for killing all these women on the stake, which of course it's all horseshit anyway. However, the woman he ends up falling in love with, Catherine, actually is a real devil worshiper because she's given herself to Satan. So ultimately, nothing is really resolved between these two. However, he's found guilty later on of, cavorting with the Satanist woman. She's found guilty, and they're both, at the end of the movie, put to death. They shave his head. It kind of reminded me of the end of the movie of The Devils when they shaved his head at the end, Oliver Reed's head at the end of the movie. And then that's basically how our movie ends. So anyway, yeah, it's a very quick description of what it was. Now, this movie has some nastiness to it. There's a lot of nudity in this movie, for one thing, which is really nice. The actresses are beautiful. But there's some disturbing torture scenes in this movie. One that really got to me was there was this topless woman, and she was like on a rack or something, and she wasn't admitting to being a witch, so they decided to cut her nipple off. They used this clamp tool and just basically sliced it off. And man, obviously it wasn't real, and didn't even really look real. However, it looked like it was a real boob. I mean, the prosthetics on her actual nipple and boob were well done, because she was standing there topless, and the boobs looked really real. So yeah, obviously I know it wasn't real, but man, what a scene. That was just, ugh. kind of gave me the creeps. But anyway, that's it. Inquisition. Now, this is a movie that I had on a beta tape many years ago. Rented it from a movie video store called The Box Office, TBO. It's located in Manitowoc, Wisconsin, in a mall called the Mid-Cities Mall, which is no longer there either. The mall's gone. The video store's gone. I remember their phone number. It was 6video7. It was 682, or whatever the numbers are, ended with a 7. 6video7. 414 area code at that time, but I digress. Anyway, that's where I got it from. I think I actually rented it on a beta tape. I had it copied onto a VHS tape and then back onto another beta tape where I was storing it. So yeah, I'm sure the quality was shit by that point, but whatever. I don't know if I ever saw this movie in the 90s when I was retaping stuff. I was very excited about this when Mondo Macabre decided to put this out about 5 years ago, because it was a movie I still needed to upgrade to a disc. And I think there is a very cheap DVD out there of dubious quality. But then the Blu-ray came out, and wow, this is fantastic, actually. It's got some nice... it's got an introduction by Paul Noxie on there himself, interview with some people, and audio commentary. It's a good Blu-ray. Let's just put it that way. Now, the movie itself, it's okay. It's got, like I said, some disturbing scenes. It's a pretty good exploitation film, though. Got some nice gore and some nice nudity, some rough nudity, rough nudity / gore in the same scene. Wow. So anyway, that's Inquisition Blu-ray. I looked this up on eBay. Some of these Mondo Macabre discs sometimes go for a lot of money. This one's not. You can still get this for a decent price. It's about $20-25. You should grab it. I'll leave a link to something down below if you're looking for it. Check it out. Leave some comments. It's Inquisition. Watch it. Bye.